While we are excited about reintroducing physical services again, we are also excited how God has used this season to spread the good news outside the walls of physical buildings, exponentially throughout the world. See, as we have considered and prayed about when to relaunch our in-person services, the questions that we continually ask are these, like what is loving, what is wise, and what is legal? See, the safety of our church family is a really high priority. In Philippians 2, 3 and 4 says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves, not looking to your own interests, but each of you to the interests of others. We want to thank you, those that recently completed the survey that we set up and sent out. This was a really valuable tool in helping us to make this decision as well. Now, we know there is a risk of disappointing people no matter what we decide, but I please ask that you give us grace as we work through this constantly changing season. Like, we know it's going to look different at first, and slowly it's going to normalize as safety recommendations loosen. The following is going to be our plan for May 31st and more than likely June 7th. We will continue after that, taking it a week at a time, and this will be a transitional process. Some things, though, will remain the same, such as the unchanging truth of the gospel of Christ. But much will be different because of what we're experiencing and learning during this season. As a result of the recommendation to continue practicing physical distancing, we have decided to limit our capacity to around 40% in our sanctuary. We've marked off every other row, and we're going to ask families to leave 3 chairs empty between them and the next family. In Oconomowoc, we will be meeting temporarily in the community center instead of at Nature Hill. And because of that, we have to limit the service to 50 people. In either location, if our reservations are filling up, we will add additional services. But we've created an online reservation form to help us manage the amount of people that will be in our building at one time. And so we need you to sign up for which service that you will attend and list all family members who will be attending with you. And again, if services fill up, we will open additional ones. The original service times right now will be 9:30 and 11 in Waukesha and 10:30 in Oconomowoc. The service will be a family service and 1 hour in length. And all kids will be in service with their families through worship. And then kids ages 6 through 12 will have the option to go to Bridge Kids to watch the online kids service together. Now, we will not have preschool or nursery services available at least for these first 2 weeks. Also, our cafe will not be open, again, at least for these first 2 weeks. So please feel free, if you would like to, bring in your own coffee or water. Now, here's some extra safety precautions that we're taking for now. We are endeavoring to make our church a touch-free environment. So everything has been pulled out of the seat backs and off the tables throughout. We will not be passing out bulletins or offering baskets or communion elements. We will have ushers available to open doors. And we ask that there be no handshakes, hugs, or high fives, but we highly encourage elbow bumps and air fives. Our first impression team will be wearing masks, but they are optional for everyone else. Now, we will have BC masks available for $1 at the information center if you'd like to pick one up. We have a dedicated entry and exit point. Also, hand sanitizer will be available throughout the building, and ongoing sanitation will happen before and after services. Now, if you are sick, If you have a fever present, any signs of cold, flu, or COVID-19 symptoms, or if you've been in contact with anyone who has had COVID-19 in the past 14 days, please continue worshiping with us from your home. And if you're in a high-risk category, we also encourage you to continue attending online for now. We love you, and we look forward to worshiping with you in person as soon as safely possible. And we will continue to offer full worship experiences online for anyone who chooses not to attend in person for any reason. Here are additional relaunch dates that have been set. Our Hispanic service is actually relaunching this Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Alpha and Celebrate Recovery are launching Wednesday, May 27th at 6:30 p.m. Bridge Youth is June 10th at 6:30 p.m. And please note that any of these plans are subject to change. I feel like that is a mantra for this season. All plans are subject to change as the situation develops. So to RSVP for you and your family, you can click on the link within this message. You can go to our website or on our app. And again, as a reminder, our Oconomowoc campus will be meeting at the Oconomowoc Community Center. For any questions, please email Michelle P. at bridgechurch.net. Now, lastly, with this Sunday's service being our last fully online service, at least for the time being, it's going to look a little different. We're excited to have you join us for our at-home edition. Bradley and Lisa will lead us in worship from their home, and I will share the message that God has laid on my heart from our home. And with it being a holiday weekend, the service will actually premiere and be available on YouTube starting at 6 p.m. on Saturday night. And then it will be available on demand anytime after that. Please know this, that you are loved and you are missed. And we hope that we can see you in person next Sunday. God bless you and have an awesome day.